great and on me. Backing up. Alright, just dropped off some shoes I sold on eBay. Pretty much the last item that I will be selling. Because my oldest daughter's taking it over. She's going to be the new Vargas Merchant Services CEO. Anywho, oh, you want to hear something funny? So, I can't remember if it was the first or second episode. If you're hearing this fucking AC, it's because it's kind of hot right now. And my phone, for whatever reason, it starts to get hot and it starts to dim, so I'm blowing air on it right now. So, if you can hear me! Anyway, so, yeah, the first or second episode of my very unpopular YouTube channel, I had went to Big Five and bought a couple pairs of Crocs. Well, there was one pair that I wore more than the other, and they look like normal Crocs. You know, they got the holes in them, so it's kind of properly vented. Well, I'm wearing the other one. They're black. They're more sleek, and they don't have any of those holes. And so I'm wearing them without socks. So my foot is like I walk and it's like, you know, making all sorts of fucking suction noises. That made me laugh because I walked into that post office and I was the only one there besides the guy who was throwing trash. That janitor or some shit. Anyway, I walked in there, I took a step in and it went, and he looked at me like, the fuck was that? Anyway, I just act like I didn't hear it. He probably thought I fucking queefed or farted or some shit. Anyway, had a good laugh. So what else is new, guys? Anything? You got anything? Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Okay? Comment something. Act like you give a shit. I got 5 subscribers. I think one of them's my wife. I don't know the other ones. I think my friend Brian might be, but they don't have their notifications on, or they'd be viewing these fucking videos. And alright, let me see. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit because it's fucking loud. This AC, I like the AC in this car. It's only 77 right now, according to my outside thermometer. But yeah, what was it? It's just because it's got cloud cover. We got cloud cover today. The other day it got up to like 92. Yesterday was a little cooler, I think in the mid 80s. So now we're back to the 70s. But it's only 2:30, so we got time. In the hottest part of the day, like 4 o'clock. So it's going to be around the same for the rest of the week and the weekend when I have Roman. And then come next week, there's chances of showers here and there. And I'm hoping it doesn't rain for Trinity's baby shower at Woodward Park. Which it would kind of suck, but we do have a covered kind of picnic area. So I just don't want it to be windy and stormy and shit like that, you know. So I could deal with the rain just as long as it's not like all the other stuff added with it. Because we're ordering food and they're planning on doing games. And Babe had bought this Bluetooth speaker. It's kind of nice. It's sounded pretty good. It's like you could do karaoke on it, but she hooked her iPad to it and played some music. And I was like, wow, that sounds pretty goddamn good for one big ass 14 or whatever the fuck it is, 12 or 14. Good sized speaker. A lot of depth, so it had nice bass to it too. Yeah, I mean, the girls are all worried about, this and that. Like Trinity, this is her first kid, so she just wants it to go good. She wants to make sure she gets everything she needs. And we told her, look, if people don't get you everything you wanted, we'll make sure we take care of it. Don't fucking panic. Let's just worry about having the baby shower first, and we'll go from there. But she's also afraid. She's stressing out right now. She's afraid she's going to have the baby before the baby shower. So we had a false alarm today, and I think she was just a little worked up. She's worked up over nothing. My wife, she's worked up because she also wants it to go good, and she's kind of the one that's orchestrating everything. And, as far as food, we got it covered. Drinks. Now, I got to talk to Zaire because I don't know. He was supposed to get the drinks, and he was going to get a raffle prize. So I need to have a talk with him tonight because he's fucking last minute McGee, and it usually comes down to us telling Trinity to tell him to do whatever he needs to do. So, he's just a dumb kid like that. I don't think he really had any kind of. I mean, he's not a bad guy. Don't get me wrong. He hasn't had good parental structure. His mom, I hear, is all drama. And I haven't heard anything about his dad, but I think his stepdad's okay. But, he's kind of like, him and Trinity are like in this sense where you have to be really literal with them because they will not pick up on things. They don't do so well with sarcasm. They're not very linear, right? It's like black and white with them. So you have to be fairly literal and let them know exactly what you want. You ever tell your kids to do something? Let's say you tell them to go throw the trash and put a plastic bag, in the can once you're done dumping it. Oh, okay, just cut right in. Until they do the first thing but never remember the second thing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the generation or whatever. But yeah, they never remember the second thing. And so it's like I'm constantly having to remind them. Or I just send in the text. That way they can fucking read it and then know what to do. So anyway, I'm not really sure what Adriana is responsible for. I think she was gonna make some treats or help decorate. I don't know. Audrey was gonna make some cupcakes or something. She's a baker. Well, her and Adriana, they make pretty good treats. So I don't know who's doing what, but so we got the music, we got the food. And I had already bought all the nacho shit last week, and it's just in the garage, just chilling. Yeah. I don't know what everybody else is supposed to be doing, but anyway, babe's all stressed out, and she just wants to be over already, or get to that day where she doesn't have to worry about making sure everything is tip top or whatever. And I had told her that she said she was going to get paid. She wanted to make sure she saved a little bit for the shower. Well, I told her we need to concentrate on paying bills. And, that's why I'm using the credit card. I used the credit card to pick up the remainder of the food we're getting from Save Mart that day. And then, if Zaire hadn't got the drinks by then I'll go ahead and get those too. So it's not that complicated. We have a list, we have a checkoff list, and I don't know. I think the girls are just worked up because this is Trinity's first baby shower, so hopefully last, to be honest. But yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're planning for. And that's not this weekend, it's next. This weekend I have Roman, and I think we're just gonna chill at home. Oh, and we have look at the dumpster and cleaning out the garage to look forward to. In fact, I might even start on that garage this weekend. Let Roman play out in the front yard while I kind of clean it out and, you know, kind of go through shit, straighten it up a little bit, because it's pretty funky right now. And I just want my fucking garage. We did have a family meeting last night about, you know, getting those 2 sheds cleaned out. I told them sell it, yard sale, eBay, I don't give a shit. Just sell whatever you need to, make that extra money. I just want my garage. Because the only thing that's important to me as far as material items or physical items, it's like, I got my clothes, right? Shoes, clothes, that's got a place. I have a closet. I have all my firearms. They're all in the room, secure. And then my silver, right? My silver collection, that's going to be secure. And then lastly, my tools, which are in the garage. I might not ever use them. Actually, I do have some projects I do want to work on in the next couple of months, but I can't get to my fucking tools or the workbench that my dad built. My dad had worked this kind of, he made this, I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad workbench. It works. It's kind of primitive. I think he used a lot of pallet material. But it's standing the test of time. You know, it's big, it's wide, it's got a shelf underneath. And right now I have all my toolboxes on top of it. And then, but the only thing is, these kids, they want shit out of the room, or they clean something. What do? They dump all their fucking bullshit in the garage and they just set it anywhere. Well, I'm done. If you guys aren't going to use it, figure it out. Sell it, throw it away, give it away. I don't care. I want it out of the garage. Or I'll give them those sheds in the back, but they got to clean that shit out. We'll move all their stuff to the shed. I just want my garage. I have a couple of barbecue pits back there. I want to play some music and kick back in my garage, and you know what I mean? It's like, I haven't been able to have that since we fucking lived there, because the kids keep dumping their shit off. And I'm done with it. There's stuff that they don't need. And if they decide, yeah, I need this, well, then they're going to have to get a storage facility or a storage locker or something. And I told them they can have those 2 sheds in the back. It's like, you just got to get rid of that stuff. And it's stuff I don't fucking care about. A lot of old eBay stuff I wasn't able to sell. Maybe Adriana can sell it. It's like a whole deal. Alright guys, I'm creeping up on Roman's Mama's. I'm going to kick back for about 20 minutes. Is that his bus? Did he get dropped off early? No, that's not it. You know, it's funny, this fucking bus driver, well, I don't know if it's this one. I think it was the one he had before last year. He used to irritate the shit out of me. Sometimes I would go, like, on time, right? Or maybe even a little early. And they would be late. And I'd be sitting there for an extra 45 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then when I decide, hey, you know what? I'm just going to wait another half hour before I go get Roman. I'm getting texts from his uncle or his aunt. Oh, Roman just got here. What the fuck? No consistency with that one. This one, I guess, is okay. Really not much of a problem with this guy. I know he doesn't drive fucking 2 miles an hour like the other one did. And I think that was part of the problem with, they have to make certain amount of stops. And they have to drive, they got special needs kids in there, and they have to be careful. I understand that. But I actually followed this fucking broad all the way down Shields. And Jesus Christ, she was way too slow. Way too fucking slow. Like, people were like, all pissed off. Fucking other school buses are passing her, flipping her off. It was a whole thing, man. Anyway. She was making a fucking career out of it, literally. But this guy's okay. And I'm kind of early. I'm like, fuck. I'll be waiting here 20 minutes and then probably another 20 minutes after that. And then I got to get Roman something to eat. So, all right, guys. I'm going to look at my phone for a little bit. See ya.